Find out the different personality types and learn how to deal with it. Understanding the controller personality. The attributes of the controller personality. A controller is usually someone who takes initiative in doing things naturally. They are the ones who have no problems with decision-making. These people appear to be strong-willed, confident, capable and efficient. When controllers are hanging out with their friends, they will come out with ideas of the activities. They will decide where the places will be and who will be in charge of a certain task. When a controller is running his own company, he knows exactly which direction to head to. In a family, if a husband is a controller, the wife and children will not need to worry about a thing simply because the husband has already made all the decisions. This group of people is very task-oriented. Whenever a task is given to them, you can be sure they are in good hands and know they will get it done on time. Their motto is this: no matter what it takes, it has to be done. How about the sensitive side of them? Well, if you are a lady and looking for a new age sensitive guy, controllers are going to disappoint you. Controllers appear to be insensitive and emotions will not normally affect them in any way. While some of your friends may not even dare to confront you of your wrongdoings, these people have no problems when it comes to confrontation. A controller's strengths. Number 1. Get things done. A controller's performance is always almost certain. Not only that they get things done right, but also fast and on time. They will use all the resources available and the only thing they want to save is time. Even money is not so much of a big deal when it comes to solving problems. Number 2. Remain calm under pressure. Have you seen people who cannot work under pressure? Are you one of them? If you are, controllers can definitely help you to overcome if you model after their character. They remain calm when problems arise and are still able to make rational and wise decisions. Number 3. Innovative. Yes, they are innovative. If you put them in the middle of a jungle, they are probably the last ones to starve to death because they will find various ways to keep themselves alive. Number 4. Recognized leadership. Since controllers are the ones who start the ball rolling, they are often recognized of their leadership and authorities. Some people call them the born leader, even many leaders are made. A controller's weaknesses. Number 1. Weak in support. A controller is usually weak in support. In layman's term, if you are looking for encouragement or support when you are down emotionally, controller is probably the last person you want to go to. You would probably hear from term phrases like, just face it, get a life, or, just move on, what's the big deal, and these are the words you do not want to hear when you are down. Number 2. Relationships may not be their first priority. While many of them are married and have children, to some controllers relationships may not be their first priority. Even they may present during your family outing but corporal ideas are spinning in their heads most of the time. Number 3. Neglect the feelings of others. Don't be surprised if controllers push you too hard in what you do because in their minds, results are all that matter. You may be thinking about having a great night out with your friends and yet at the same time, your boss needs you to work overtime in order to meet deadlines. How to deal with controllers. Now that you know the attributes, strengths and weaknesses of a controller and how do you actually deal with them? Number 1. Be submissive. Submission basically means to obey and do what your superior asks you to do, within the legal boundaries. Digging deeper, submission is more than just obedience and conduct. If you think about it, submission comes when there is disagreement. Even when there are times you do not agree with your boss's idea, you will still have to submit to him. If you never know, bosses favor those subordinates who submit to them rather than those who are against them. Number 2. Know what is best for them. This can be easier for you now as you already know what they have in mind already, results. So whenever you work with them, you must work for their best interests. I know we mentioned about submission in the previous points, but will it be possible for your boss to implement the ideas you have in mind? The answer is a very resounding yes. It is when your idea is perceived to be much more workable, effective and practical than your boss's idea. When he knows your ideas will help him to achieve the goals, which is to make bucket loads of money, branding or involves in charity, of the company, he will have no problems saying yes to your proposed ideas. It is simply for the good of the company. Many people on Earth out there find it difficult to work with or for those who have the controller personality. Well, things change when you know what they think and what matters to them. When you do, unity and harmony sets in. Have you ever wondered why some of your colleagues gain favors from your superiors? They just know how to make their bosses happy. Even though most of the examples above are illustrated in the context of an employment, you will find controllers among your friends and family as well. I believe you are able to identify them from now on. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, or anyone who would benefit from the video, and remember to click the subscribe button. Thank you.